There's a place in the woods called Aspen Ridge, and we're lucky enough to call this place our home. We're the Popple People. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Last fall, we had some trees fall down on our saw shack, so in this episode, we're going to show you how to fix some damage to a metal roof. So first things first, Tater took the chainsaw and just started trimming branches to clear some space to work. He actually discovered the trees down while I was at work, so he got a jump start on cleanup here, and then I came out later that evening. There is a ton of cleanup to do, but the silver lining here is that we are like set on firewood. We've got a lot of splitting to do here. Now, another thing to note, if you're working up on a metal roof and there's sawdust, it gets quite slippery, so be very careful and sweep often. We also found that it worked best to have me hold the log while Tater sawed it off, so that the logs didn't just drop onto the roof and cause more damage. So we trimmed as much as we could up on the roof, and then it was just a matter of kind of maneuvering these logs to try and minimize causing any more damage to the building. Most of this just got cut up into firewood, and we'll have to drag the log splitter and wood chipper back here to clean up most of this mess. Now, this last birch log here kind of punched into the side of the saw shack when it dropped. Not really major damage, it's mostly cosmetic. But let's take a look at the roof damage here. So we got super lucky. There's several dents in the metal roofing, but only one hole that actually punched through, as you can see here. So to fix this, first we flattened the area around the hole. And to do this, I pressed a 2x2 up to the hole, and then Tater went up on the roof and hammered it flat. And that looks much less bad already.
So I measured and I need a piece of tin about 3 inches by 3 inches.
So Tater had to go back to the shop that night and find something to fabricate a patch out of. And luckily, this was an in-stock item, so we didn't need to run to town to buy anything. So we'll take this piece and some pop rivets out with us to the saw shack tomorrow morning.
I'm going to take and drill 3 holes in this, in the corners. The 1/8 inch drill back. There's what that looks like. Then I'm going to line that up underneath the hole there and then drill holes through the tin. That'll be lined up.
This patch will go on the inside of the building, and then Tater is dry fitting it here so that he can get the holes pre-drilled in exactly the right spots. And then the pop rivets will go in from the outside on the roof. So while Tater was up on the roof, I actually held the patch up and kept it aligned with all the holes, and he placed the pop rivets in from the outside.
So now I'll get silicone on the rivets, around the rivets, and in the injury, I'll smoothen that out some. This is all where it was injured.
Make sure you cover each rivet entirely and thoroughly spread the goop around the outside of each as well. And then also cover the actual hole and get the silicone filling the entire area and smeared out around it.
I said don't look pretty, but it'll seal.
Finally, we need to doctor up this damage in the side of the building here. So it got punched in a little bit when that last log dropped, and just prying and re-nailing should do it for the most part here. It's not perfect, but it'll keep the snow out this winter. We may revisit this and replace that smaller piece of plywood by the corner. We'll see. If you'd like to get a hold of us with questions or comments, please email us at thepopplepeople, all one word, at gmail.com. Or you can plop a comment below. We love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you'd like to subscribe to our channel, tap that colorful circle. That way, you can be a Popple People too. We'll see you soon.